And you already know what it is, man. It's the boy Brizzo right about now, and I just stepped into the Afro Lounge. Let's get it. Woo. Well, my name's Mwala, and I'm originally Zambian. I'm Lozi, by the way, so you know what it is. Well, I actually went to Malaysia to study graphic design, so I had a passion for it from a really long time ago. I originally wanted to start architecture, and then it moved on to design because I used to draw and stuff. So I was like, let me try something I actually like. So from then on, studied graphic design in Malaysia. Videos, it was more like I taught myself in Malaysia. Like my experience was like, I had a camera, and you know, I used to love music and stuff. So I admired how people used to do music videos and all that kind of stuff. So I was just like, let me try this out. And then 3 years ago, I shot my first video. I didn't have any tripod, I didn't have any box or anything. So I laid up a small digital camera on like 4 boxes or something to reach my height, because by then I was 12. So, and then I was like recording myself every time I finished the set. I had to go back, stop, go back and stop. But yeah, from then on, that's how I developed my passion for music videos. Who inspired me to become a rapper? Well, I started doing music while I was in high school and, you know, preschool obviously. So I admired the way people used to like rap and, you know, use metaphors and all that kind of stuff, because it's like, oh, these guys are like the coolest, you know, something like that. So like, this is something I wanted to do. So from then on, I can just say my friends are the ones that actually inspired me. And then I listened to music like Lil Wayne back in the days, Eminem, 50 Cent. So I was like, that's the vibe I need to get on, and that's how I found myself here today. My first song. Yeah, I think I remember my song. It was actually a bad experience, but yeah, I remember the song. That's kind of a tricky question because I have a passion for both, and the way it triggers the way I am today, my music side triggers the video side triggers the music side. But I personally rely on the video side because that funds my music, and then from then on makes me the Brizzo that people know music side. They don't know mostly about the video side because it's a different personality at the end of the day. So I would say I would want to remember for my video side more than my music side. How would I come with the name Brizzo? Okay. Well, back in the days I used to print t-shirts, so I had like this one design that I did. It was like Mr. Cool like that, because people used to say, oh, this guy's too cool like that. So I was like, okay, fine. I printed that t-shirt once, and then my friend was just like, oh, so you think you're cool? I was like, yeah, I'm actually cool like the Breeze. So before Brizzo came up, the first name that actually came up was the Breeze. And then at the time, T-Pain launched a mixtape called 3 Rings or something like that. So I took the spelling of the Breeze and then changed it to TH33, and then from then on, I just called myself the Breeze. And then I was just like, let me try and make a rap name out of this. And then from then on, I got the BRIZZ, and then just put an O because my first name is Shewo. So I was like, okay, fine. They go together, and that's how Brizzo came up. Currently now, I'm just pushing myself the best way I can, and my supporters help me, so not signed to any label. Is the boy single? Yeah, I am single, but if I find that Brizlet one day, then it is what it is. Rapper. I have a lot actually, but I'd put them in the category of like, there's Kendrick, there's J. Cole, you know, there's actually a lot though, but my favorite right now I can actually listen to, there's Tory Lanez, there's Bryson Tiller. Drake is actually good, so I can say Drake for me is like #1 right now. Being into fashion, actually, yes, because I like to look good obviously, so you know, it's just like a type of, you know, the way I carry myself is obviously matters to the way people look at you and all that kind of stuff. So fashion is one thing I would obviously want to venture, because fashion goes with the music, goes with the videos. You have to look good in the videos, you have to look good everywhere you go. So I'd actually want to venture into that given the opportunity. So yeah. Would I date a girl that actually DMs me? Well, you wouldn't know which type of chick on the marry. Just give it a chance. So definitely I would. If she has potential to be, you know, girlfriend material, and I actually see her and all that kind of stuff, I mean, it all starts from somewhere. So if it starts from the DM, why not? It goes down in the DM. Let's go. Well, I haven't actually dropped any of that because I've had my ups and downs doing the same thing. You know, one was school. I had to like pay attention to school, and other thing, there was no time, there was no studio, there was a lot of things happening. I mean, I used to motivate myself and tell myself like, by this time I need to drop a mixtape. It doesn't drop. People ask me, what happened to your mix? I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going to drop it this time. So it's more like the more songs I'm going to do and be comfortable to drop a mixtape or an album is the perfect time for me to do it. Then tell myself I'm going to give myself, okay, till June I'll drop this, and it doesn't drop. So soon, it's coming, one day. Well, being exposed to Malaysian industry is like very different because you see the different culture that's there and the different culture that's here. Nigerians are mostly based in Nigeria, so you see like how each other, they support each other, and in Zambia it's more like it's one for himself, you know, like no one's gonna give you the light and be like, yo, I'm trying to help you at the end of the day. And if you make it in Zambia, you don't want to help out the next person. We're supposed to elevate at the same time, and here it's like really hard. You have to grind for yourself. And criticism for me is just like, I really don't pay attention to criticism, you know. I'm not someone that can actually have the energy to rely on that. I actually don't pay attention to that, honestly. So if you say something bad about me, it's like, okay, fine, it's cool. That's your opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. If I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna do exactly what I do to be positive. So it is what it is. The most fun shooting was one that I did in Malaysia. It was on set because I actually got the opportunity to play with the red camera. So that was really a fun video. Shout out to Dickid, man. Oh, Honey Sweeter, you can actually check it on YouTube. Dickid Honey Sweeter video. 1, be yourself. 2, be humble. 3, keep it fresh. 4, be cool. 5, you know, just be on top of your game. That's all. Well, I would want to work with FJ, which I already have, but yeah, more projects to come. Urban Hype, obviously, of course, man, those guys are pretty dope. You know, on the female side, obviously, Kutiya, because I've never done a song with a chick, so you know, I would want to do that. 4, Mike Burner, you know, pretty dope. And my man Lloyd D, man, he's upcoming, so you know, I gotta work on some stuff with him. I can actually say I'm very active on social media. I mean, you guys have seen exactly, I post like almost, I promote people and stuff, so obviously I can't follow everyone, you know, like there's certain people that will be like follow me back, and it just depends, man. Like if I feel like I need to follow you, I'm not trying to be like too cool to follow you or anything like that, but I mean, everyone is worthy of a follow, so I mean, and then you market yourself the best way you can, because I'm trying to build myself as a brand. So if you follow a brand, you're obviously going to get followers at the end of the day, because they want to see exactly how you live your life, what you do and what you post. So I guess that explains the followers. Video side, not really, because that's something that I actually taught myself. The only way I get better with my video is that every video I do, I try to perfect it. I'll try to be better than my last video. Graphic design wise, it's just like, because I'm working right now, so what I learned in school is just being applied corporate and more strict wise. There's nothing like playing around with colors and all that kind of stuff, because you're given like, we have to do this by this time, you need to do it by this time, so you combine everything. So in a way it's kind of helped me, in a way it hasn't, but I'm trying to use my passion to do everything together at the same time. Yeah, I actually have met a couple people. I mean, most people interact with me like, yo, I like your music, no, blah, blah, blah. Or if I go out and then someone spots me and it's like, oh, you're Brizzo, I'm like, yeah, no. And then like that we vibe, you know, hang out and all kind of stuff, exchange numbers. So you develop a friendship with your fans and whoever supports you. So, because obviously my parents know I was like artistic in the way that I wanted to do something that has art. So my boundaries weren't like, no, you have to do medicine, you have to do law. I just told them, look, I want to do graphic design, so if you guys want to support me or do anything, this is what I'm going to do. And to be honest, they've been 100% supportive. They didn't like say, no, they're not going to Malaysia or any type of way. It's like, anything I needed while I was in school, they provided. So that helped me in a way, because I used my parents' support, my passion for graphic design to be at the stage where I am today. So I would advise someone who's trying to take up graphic design, like, if you have the passion for it, do it. Don't let anyone stop you, because at the end of the day, you're blocking your own dreams, you know, because if I did medicine, trust me, I wouldn't like medicine, because I have no interest in it. I mean, if I'm going to work for a company, I need to be happy and be excited to go to work, like, because this is something I want to do. So word to them, just like, follow your dreams. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you have a passion for it, use your passion to fuel your ambitions. That's what I'm going to say. So well, from the time I left, there was not really much graphic design opportunities, because I mean, I think there was only Evelyn On that was offering, but what they offered, I already knew what to do. So there was nothing for me to like get a degree or anything like that. But now the market is open. A lot of people that are offering these graphic design schools are like, they have the knowledge and the skill to teach people. So I would say the market is growing, and for someone who's been exposed like me, maybe in the coming years, maybe I can open my own graphic design school to teach the people that actually want to learn. Because I feel like you don't need to provide money or anything for someone to fly all the way to England, Malaysia and stuff. So you have to give opportunity to those people that don't have the funds and opportunities to go out. So if plans happen, I mean, maybe I might open my own graphic design school, who knows. Maybe I might teach people how to do music videos, so let's see how that goes. What sound would I say this? It's the Brizzo sound. I'm just joking. Well, I'd like to say, like, I think it's more mellow, popish type, because I used to be a metaphoric type of rapper, you know, like 16 bars, 16 punchlines. And then I realized, like, no one is really going to pay attention to your rap lines and be like, oh, remember when you said this line, remember when you said this line. So I needed to find a sound where, like, I need to be comfortable. I don't need to, like, think more of writing the bars and just be free with myself. So that's how I came up with the sound of my new single, Love Me Already, which actually has got positive feedback, and I'm really, really happy. So I can say that new sound is somewhere where I want to go, and I want people to adjust to it, like the same way they're saying, oh, it's really dope and all that kind of stuff. So that feedback is going to help me and motivate me in a way to, like, okay, fine, if these people want this type of sound, I'm going to move on to this type of sound, you know. At the same time, I have to be comfortable with it. If I'm still going to drop bars, I'm still going to drop bars. If I'm going to go my new sound, then I'm going to go my new sound. So that's something people actually don't know about me. Well, when I was in high school, I was, you know, they used to have this thing called Mr. and Mrs. Roadspot. And apparently some guy, well, that guy was me, actually won that competition. And then ever since that competition, there's never been a Mr. Roadspot. So I think I shut it down and killed that competition. So that's a fun fact you guys need to know. If I'm going to dance in the club, empty. If I'm going to listen to bars, Nasty C. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me to where I am today, both music-wise, graphic design-wise, video-wise, and there's more to come, and I'm going to need your support, so thank you very much. Hey, you already know what it is, man. It's the boy with 0 right about now, and thank you so much for listening to me on the Afro Lounge. Let's go.